Good evening, all of you. Am I audible? Please mention in the chat, audio, video clear or not. Good evening, all of you. Yes. So if any of your friends want to attend this session, please share this video to your friends. So today we are discussing the forenoon session of last Sunday's GATE exam. Last Sunday, it was for many streams, for electronics and engineering stream, and many streams, even pure science, chemical science students also were having the same question paper itself. For the new people, this is the bio of me. These are the groups or resources that you can use for further learning and getting updates from me whenever I go for a free live class or whenever I post any free materials. You can be part of the Telegram channel or Telegram group or WhatsApp group to get updated. And the mobile application Christy's classes you can download from Play Store for getting further updates and further free resources. And my daily free classes in Unacademy at 11 AM also you can follow in Unacademy YouTube channel and Unacademy special class platform. So these are the books I have written for General Aptitude, and this is a bestseller book I have written for CSIR-NET Part A. And okay, so let us start. So today we are discussing the morning set question paper of 6th February GATE exam. So make a try, all of you. Comprehension question, we are first discussing the verbal ability 2 questions. First we will discuss, then go to the non-verbal ability questions. Some of you already got the answer. So all of you complete reading the question and answering the question. Okay, so I'll explain. Mosquitoes pose a threat to human health. Controlling mosquitoes using chemicals may have undesired consequences. So it is about mosquito control using chemicals. It is told in the beginning. Then it is told about a different way or a new way to control mosquitoes. So controlling mosquitoes using chemicals may have undesired consequences. It is having undesired consequences. That means consequences we don't want to happen or want to occur, but there are undesired consequences of it. In Florida, authorities have used genetically modified mosquitoes to control the overall mosquito population. That means in Florida, there's a new way that they are introducing genetically modified mosquitoes to control overall mosquito population. It remains to be seen if this novel approach means new approach has unforeseen consequences. Unforeseen means unknown or unimaginable consequences. A consequence that we are not expecting. So that is a passage. Which of the following is correct logical inference based on the information given above? Using genetically modified mosquitoes are better than using chemicals to kill mosquitoes. because they do not have any side effects. No, they do not have any side effects. We don't know. Remains to be seen, it is mentioned. Remains to be seen means they may have side effects, but we don't know that now. It may have unforeseen consequences. That is, only a time will tell whether it have any such consequences or side effects. We cannot definitely say do not have. So that is why option A is wrong. We cannot infer option A. Second option, using chemicals to kill mosquitoes may have undesired consequences, because it is mentioned may have undesired consequences, but it is not clear if using genetically modified consequence has any negative consequence. Not clear, yes, correct. Remains to be seen if the novel approach has unforeseen consequence. So option B is totally making sense. So option B is the answer. If any of you have doubt on any other options, please ask. So anyway, it's a simple comprehension problem. Comprehension problem, last 4 question paper, all question paper had a comprehension problem. Those of you are preparing for tomorrow's and day after tomorrow's GATE exam, I will suggest you comprehension, have a practice. If you haven't practiced yet, make a practice before exam. You will get sure shot 2 mark. Most probably you will have a question on comprehension in your set also in tomorrow and day after tomorrow's question paper. Or check out the lecture in my free course series. Comprehension, we have discussed many questions in that. Check it out, new students who are attending or watching this session. Okay, so that was a verbal ability 2 mark question asked. Now one more 1 mark question asked on verbal ability in this set. Check it out. Simple question, complete it fast. Okay, most of you got it right, so I don't have to explain much. Mr. X speaks dash Japanese dash Chinese. Either nor, not possible, na? Either nor, wrong. Either or is possible, but that is not there in any answer option. Also, but, that also is wrong. Speaks also Japanese but Chinese, that is wrong in this context. Neither nor, yes, perfectly fitting. Mr. X speaks neither Japanese nor Chinese means Mr. X don't speak Japanese also, don't speak Chinese also. So option C is totally correct. So option C is the answer. If that is clear, so try the next question. Simple question. Non-verbal ability question. Make a try. Very good. Some of you already got it. Okay, so I'll start explaining. Consider the following inequalities: 2x minus 1 greater than 7, 2x minus 9 less than 1. Which of the following will satisfy the above inequality? School day math only. 2x minus 1 greater than 7, let us find the value of x from that. What you can say, 2x minus 1 greater than 7 means 2x greater than 7 minus 1 taken to the other side, it will be 8 now. Minus 1 will become plus 1. That means 2x equal to 8, x is equal to 8 by 2, 4. We got x, not x equal to, x greater than. You just divide throughout by 2. If you divide throughout by 2, you will get x greater than 8 by 2, x greater than 4. So we understood that x should be greater than 4. X should be greater than 4. 4 less than x means x greater than 4. So 2x minus 9 less than 1. Less than 1 means minus 9 take to the other side. 2x less than 1 minus minus 9. 1 minus minus 9 is 10. 2x less than 10 means what? X is less than 5. Dividing throughout by 2, you will get x less than 5. So x is less than 5 also is told in option D. X less than 5, x more than 4. So that is what you can derive from these two inequalities. Option D completely satisfies it, or we can say x is between 4 and 5. That's a logic. Hope all of you understood this. Then let's go to the next question. Try this question, very simple question. Okay, some of you already got it right. I'll explain. A sum of money is to be distributed among P, Q, R, S in the proportion 5:2:4:3. If R gets rupees 1000 more than S, what is the share of Q in rupees? So PQRS is receiving 5:2:4:3 means we can simplify it as, let P get 5x, then Q will get 2x, then R will get 4x, then S will get 3x, so that it will satisfy 5:2:4:3. And this statement is giving you the answer super fast. R gets 1000 more than S. That means difference between R and S amount will be 1000. 4x minus 3x will be 1000. Did you all understood that? R is getting 1000 more than 3x. We can say 3x plus 1000 is 4x, or 4x minus 3x is 1000, whichever way you want. So x is equal to what? 4x minus 3x means 4 mango minus 3 mango is 1 mango now. So that is 1x. So x is 1000. Yeah, if you got x, you can find 5x or 2x or 4x or 3x super easy now. What you need? We need the share of Q. Q is getting 2x money. So definitely share of Q is 2 times x is 1000. 2 into 1000, 2000 itself. Super simple question. Option C is the correct answer. If there is any doubt, please ask. If so, try this question. This is a very interesting question. Logical reasoning problem. Truth or lie related logical reasoning problem. All these questions were there in the same set of question paper. Morning set of last Sunday's GATE exam. Forenoon session. If you try, Ishrat, just try. After that I will explain. Make an attempt. Okay. So I'll explain. So it's a simple question. In a class of 5 students PQRST, at least one student is known to have copied in the exam. The disciplinary committee has investigated the situation and recorded the statements from the students as given below. So these 5 students PQRST, at least one of them have copied in the exam, we are sure about. So these are the 5 statements. P is saying, Q is saying, R is saying, S is saying, and T is saying one statement each. Let us go to that. Before that, let's read further. The investigating team had authentic information that S never lies. That means what S is saying is definitely true. S is telling truth. Based on the information given, the person who has copied in the exam, is what we need to find. We are the detectives here. The person who copied in the exam, we need to investigate and find from this data. So S never lies means the statement told by S here should be definitely true. So let's start from that itself. Only one of us is telling the truth. That means from this 5 statement, exactly one statement is truth. Which is that one statement? The statement of S itself. Because question says that S always tells the truth. And S says that S only tells the truth. Only one of these statements is truth. We already know S never lies. So this is the truth, or this is the only truth in this 5 statements. It's a self-referential sentence actually. Only one of us telling the truth. And that is the only truth sentence we can say. That sentence is the only true sentence. By that idea, we can say all other statements are lies. All other statements are lies because it is saying only one of us are telling truth. Only one of us. So, S is telling truth. All other statements are lies. All other statements are lies. From that, you can find who copied in the exam. How you can find who copied in the exam? Let us see what is the meaning of all other statements being lie. R has copied in the exam. If it is a lie, R does not copy in the exam. No, R is not copying. So option A can be eliminated. Who has copied the exam? Copied in the exam. R didn't copy in the exam because we know R copied in the exam. That statement should definitely be lie. S has copied in the exam. That should also be lie. So S cannot be the person who we are searching. That is not given in any option. So we can go further. R did not copy in the exam, and that is a lie we know. R did not copy is a lie. So R copied in the, sorry, not R, P, no? R is telling P did not copy in the exam, and we already know that all the statement except SS statement is lie. So P did not copy in the exam is a lie. Lie means P did not is lie means P copied in the exam, no? Who copied in the exam is the question. So P copied in the exam. Are you understanding? And R is telling the truth. That is a lie means R is not telling the truth. Yeah, that we already know. R is not telling the truth. So that does not make any difference. So only person who copied in the exam is P. Is that clear to all of you? So that is how that question can be done. Then try this question. A geometry question. Try it, all of you. Try to draw the picture, then it is super easy. Okay. I think many of you are confused about this question, so I will explain. Those of you are watching this session, do hit the like button so that this video will reach to more and more people. So 4 points P, Q, R and S represents the vertices of a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means a four-sided polygon. Na? So I will just draw a rough picture of this. So if I represent 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, x-axis and y-axis. So let us represent the points in this P, Q, R as points. P is 0, 1. 0, 1 means we can represent here. Na? Q is 0, minus 3. 0, minus 3. That will be here. R is minus 2, 1. Minus 2, 1. Minus 2, x-axis minus 2. Sorry, minus 2, minus 1. Minus 2, y-axis minus 1. So, minus 2, minus 1 coinciding point somewhere around here. And S is 2, minus 1. 2, minus 1. 2 and minus 1. Yeah, the distance, slight variation in the distance as I have drawn freehand. So, this is 1, 2. One, two, three. 2 minus 1 point will be, the point S will be 2 minus 1, somewhere around here. And this is which is P 0, 1, this is P. And Q is 0, minus 3, that is, this is Q. R is this and S is this. You have to join these 4 points. If you join this, you will get something like this. This is the quadrilateral we are discussing about. So definitely that quadrilateral is going to be a rhombus, or we can say it's a square also. Yeah, all squares are rhombus actually. So this is going to be a rhombus or a square. Why it is, I will just explain those people who didn't understand. Definitely these two will be in the same line. Na? 2 minus 1 minus 2 minus 1. The y coordinates are minus 1 itself. So definitely they are in the same line. Without drawing itself, we can say that. Just to make you understand, I have drawn the picture. And definitely these two, P and Q, will be on the same straight line. Look at this. X-axis value both 0. So they will be in the same straight line. So definitely we can say that this is a rhombus or a square itself, we can say. This is going to be 90 degree also. That when you draw it, you will definitely go through this minus 1, 1. That itself is enough to prove that. That is why I told you, when you draw the picture, you will get an idea. Otherwise, anyway, if it is a parallelogram itself, you can use half D1 into D2 formula to find the area. Area of a parallelogram or a rhombus or a square, you can do this. Half D1 into D2, where D1, D2 are the diagonals. So, the diagonal length you can observe from this now. From 1 to minus 3, 1 to 0, 0 to 1, minus 1, minus 1 to minus 2, minus 2 to minus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points are there now. So, 4 units is the vertical length or vertical diagonal length, and the horizontal diagonal length is from minus 2 to 2. Minus 2 to 2 will be 4 itself. Minus 2 to 0, 0 to 2, 4. So half into 4 is the answer. 8 units is the answer. There are different ways to do it. I just showed one of the ways. Some students find this value and then use side length square, but that is extra work. Better not to do that. Without that itself we can do. Some people use distance formula. That is also fine. I just showed one of the way. So I hope this is clear to all of you. If that is clear, let's go to the next question. Try this. Okay, some of you got it. So I'll explain. So I will draw the picture. Actually, it is not clear whether in the original question paper the figure was given or not. If the official question paper comes, that time we can check. But even if the figure is not given from the given data, we can easily draw the picture. So a trapezium has vertices marked as PQRS in anti-clockwise order. That is what is meant there. The side PQ is parallel to SR. So let us draw a rough trapezium first. Something like this. So PQ is the longer side, so I will call this as PQ. PQ is parallel to SR, anti-clockwise direction. So PQRS like this. So SR will be equal to 6 centimeters. So this is 6 centimeter. This is 11 centimeter. PQ is 11 centimeter. QR is 4 centimeter. This is QR 4 centimeter. RS is 6 centimeter and SP is 3 centimeter. This is 3 centimeter. What is the shortest distance between PQ and SR in centimeter? So shortest distance definitely will be PQ, SR are parallel lines. So shortest distance will be the perpendicular line. This perpendicular line we can say. I will call that M. RM. RM is our required unknown X. Find the value of this X. So how you can find it? There are different ways to do this question. One easy way of doing this question is you can make a construction. This line parallel to that, draw a line starting from R. Draw a line starting from R parallel to SP. And as these base and height are equal for these two lines, if this is 3, this line also will be 3. I will call this some N. Rn will be also 3. Why? Because base and height and base both, base and this For example, in your room, floor and the roof, any line drawn between them will be equal now, because these two are parallel. Only because these two are parallel we can say the parallel line you are drawing this way, both should be equal in length, because SR and PN are parallel, or PQ are parallel. So if this is 3, this is also 3. Rn is also 3. And one more thing we can say, if this is 6, Pn is also 6. Pn is also 6. Why Pn is 6? Because again, these two are parallel now. In between that is these two lines. Same reason as we discussed before. These two will be parallel and this two will be equal, because these two are parallel. Between two parallel lines, if you are drawing like two lines like this, these two will be equal, na? Equal in length. That is why RS 6 centimeter means PN is also 6. If PN is 6, NQ is 5 centimeter. Na? Why NQ is 5? Because total is 11. 11 minus 6 is 5. 11 minus 6 is 5. So NQ length will be 5 centimeter. Now from this triangle you can easily find the value of X. There are different ways to do that. I will tell you one of the easy way of doing it. I will draw that triangle separately and explain. This triangle we will separately draw it and explain. This is our required unknown X. NRQ. This is given 3, this is given 4, this is given 5. So clearly that is a Pythagorean triplet. 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triplet. Pythagorean triplets are triplet which satisfies Pythagoras theorem. So this is satisfying Pythagoras theorem. A triplet which satisfies Pythagoras theorem definitely will be sides of a right triangle itself. This triangle, even if it is not given right triangle, as it is Pythagorean triplet, we can definitely say it is going to be right triangle, or angle R is going to be 90 degree. How we are sure angle R itself is 90 degree? Because the longest side is this 5. Longest side will be hypotenuse. Opposite to the hypotenuse is the 90 degree angle. So we can say angle R is 90, or we can say this is a right triangle. For a right triangle, or for any triangle, one way to find the area is half base into height. Na? But you should understand that base into height, according to the base you take, height will change. If you take 5 as the base, height is this X. If you take 3 as the base, height is this 4. If you take 4 as the base, height is this 3. So if you take 3 as the base, 4 will be the height. So we can say half into 3 into 4 is going to be the area of this triangle. Half into 3 into 4. And if you take 5 as the base, we can say X is the height. So this is also equal to half into 5 into X. Because both should give you the area of the same triangle. And that should be equal for sure. Why we need to write half 5 into X? Because we need to find the value of X. That is why we are equating it with the area we already can find easily. We are finding it and equating it with this. And then simplify this and you get the answer. Simplify this and you get the answer. Half and half can be cancelled. 3 into 4, 5. So X is equal to 3 into 4, 12, 12 by 5. 12 by 5 is 24 by 10, 2.4 or 2.40. Option D is the answer. To divide a number by 5, double the number and shift a decimal to the left. Speed metric or Vedic metric you can use there. Or use calculator, as virtual calculator is allowed in GATE exam. So anyway, I hope this is clear to all of you. So that is one way to find it. Otherwise, using Pythagoras theorem also will be possible in the end, but that will be time consuming. That is why this mensuration idea we used here. Then try this question. Yeah, this question have a picture. I will just draw the picture. Just a minute. Read the question. By that time I will draw the question. Draw the picture. Yeah, roughly I will draw it. Square it is. These are shaded. Roughly, this is how the question is. Yeah, this is an unshaded area. This one is unshaded, one block. That is what they are telling, hole in the interior. This represents a hole, this part. Now read the question and answer it. Each of it are 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. Each of these boxes. Yeah, hope these boxes are visible to all of you. Like this, 1, 1, 1, 1. Vertically also 4. And each of them are 1 unit each. Roughly, this is a picture. Find the answer for this. Just highlight that lines so that there is no confusion. Sorry. Yeah, almost. Okay. Yeah, there is a hole in the middle. That's the only thing you should be careful about. You understood the question. Now, a 4x4 square system where one of the cell is a hole. Rani, you are asking about CSIR-NET exam. How many sections are there? Part A, Part B, Part C, 3 sections. Part A is aptitude section. Part B and Part C is the subject part. You can check out my detailed lectures on preparation strategy, syllabus, etc. Syllabus and blueprint of aptitude, everything is given in YouTube itself, Rani. You can check it out for CSIR-NET if you are preparing. Many lectures of mine, majority of my lectures are there for CSIR-NET compared to GATE. So you can Google it and find all those links. Okay, so anyone got the answer? So I will make you understand the meaning of the question. The figure shows a grid formed by a collection of unit squares. All of these are unit squares. One unit, another unit square, etc. The unshaded unit square, that is this one, in the grid represents a hole. What is the maximum number of squares without a hole in the interior? Without a hole in the interior that can be found within the 4x4 grid using the unit squares as building block. So I will just show you. First we will go for the 1x1 squares. This is a 1x1 square. This. So 16 minus 1, 15 1x1 squares are possible. Na? Why 16? 4 rows and 4 columns. So 4 into 4, 16. But one of it is a hole. So that cannot be considered as a unit square without hole. So definitely 15 1x1 squares are there. This is just a counting problem. They just have twisted the wordings to confuse you. Now you find the 2x2 squares. 2x2 squares, how many 2x2 squares are there? That you should be very careful when finding. This is a 2x2 square, na? 2 row, 2 column. This is also another one. Don't miss this. These two together and these two together. This is another 2x2. And this is another one. This is another one. The last two columns, and last two rows. This is another one. This is another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in between, this one is there, na? In between this two, including 2x2 square, 2 row, 2 column. So these two, 1 square, these two 1 square. Some of you may say that this is another one. No, that is already counted. When we count it horizontally, 1, 2, 3 you count. So vertically you can count 2 more only, because this is already counted. Don't count it again and say 6 are there. That is why the option 21 is also given to confuse you. So 15 plus 6, 15 plus 5, 20 only are there. So 20 is the answer. 3x3 and all is not possible because that will have a hole in the interior. That is why it is not acceptable. 3x3, if you take this, this is a hole. 4x4 also, this is a hole. So 2x2 is the maximum bigger size square you can form. So 20 is the answer. Is this clear to all of you? It was a good question. It's a counting geometry problem asked in a twisted way. The questions are actually twisted. So all of you understood? Actually, these were the 8 questions I have got it. 2 questions I haven't got the entire sentence. This one there is some picture or something missing. So without that it will not be clear. So 8 questions out of 10 questions we got. Hope all of it is clear. 8, yeah. So hope this paper discussion was interesting for all of you. Tomorrow, if possible, I will take a paper discussion of one more set is their afternoon set, so that we can complete all the question papers. And new students, if you have missed any of my theory classes of each of the topics, check out the previous lectures. 16 lectures on most important topics of general aptitude for GATE is there in this channel. The playlist also is visible, and in the description of this video you can get more details. And daily free live classes at 11 AM also happens in my Unacademy channel, Unacademy profile. That also you can check, and you can be part of my resources for getting further learning and further daily questions, daily videos and daily quizzes you can see in these channels. So that also you can be part of. So I think we can conclude today's session for here and and tomorrow we'll continue with the next set of question paper. And tomorrow's exam, those of you are going for tomorrow's exam, all the best for the exam. Take care all of you, and in the pandemic scenario, take precautions while going for the exam, while traveling also. So maintain COVID protocols. So that's it. Thank you all of you. See you all in the next class. Once again, all the best. God bless you all. Good night.